Good evening. Samarahan Boulevard is set to become the catalyst for the development of a large-scale public park envisioned as a major green space and a new recreational icon for the state comparable to Hyde Park in London. Sa Premier, Dato Patingitan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari, Tun Dato Abang Openg, said the Land and Survey Department has identified more than 1,000 acres of land, or approximately 350 hectares, as a green area located near Samarahan Boulevard. He explained that the boulevard area is complemented by landscape green spaces planted with trees and fully developed jogging path set within a lush environment.
Jadi maknanya Boulevard tu hanya mukadimah. Pakai mula aja. Kita mula Boulevard dan ia akan menjadi sebahagian kepada, saya sih tahu lah nama, ambil lah. Ambil senang aja lah. Samarahan Park. Kalau kita ada Hyde Park, kita ada Samarahan Park yang kita bangunkan untuk masa depan dan ia akan menjadi tarikan kepada keseluruhan kawasan itu.
He made these remarks when speaking at the Samarahan Boulevard groundbreaking ceremony at a project site here on Saturday. The Sarawak Premier added that the 1,000-acre area will be planted with trees, particularly local Sarawak heartwood species such as Balyanwood. He noted that the area will also be gazetted as a green zone with legal protection, whereby the land cannot be developed for commercial or residential purposes without the approval of the Sarawak Legislative Assembly, DUN.
Maka tanah ya boleh ditukar milik dan juga statusnya, melainkan dibawa ke DUN. Jadi kita ada protection di sini.
Also present was Sarawak Minister of Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts, Dato Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah, Sarawak Secretary, Dato Ama Muhammad Abu Bakar Marzuki, Deputy Speaker of the Sarawak Legislative Assembly, Dato Idris Buang, Deputy Minister in the Sarawak Premier's Department, Project Coordinator for Regional Development Agencies, DBKU and Islamic Affairs, Dato Dr. Abdul Rahman Junaidi, Deputy Minister of Infrastructure and Port Development Sarawak, Dato Insinia Ideal Lariwu, Deputy Minister of Energy and Environmental Sustainability, Dato Dr. Hazlan Abang Hibni, Deputy Minister of Rural and Regional Development, Dato Rubiah Wang, heads of departments and other distinguished guests. Meanwhile, the Sarawak government will seek the best possible approaches to channel assistance to students in public universities as part of a strategic effort to develop a skilled and competitive workforce that meets the state's development needs. Dato Patinggi Abang Zohari said that at this stage, the state government is focusing on universities in Sarawak by providing free education through the implementation of the Free Tertiary Education Scheme, FTES.
Kita naga kedak ni pendapatan kita dan seterusnya mungkin kelak kita cari jalan untuk memberi bantuan kepada anak kita yang belajar di Universiti Awam Kepunyaan Negara Malaysia. Ya, second stage.
At the same time, the Sarawak Premier noted that Samarahan will continue to be developed with world-class infrastructure as part of efforts to prevent the region from falling into the middle-income trap. He explained that Sarawak must leverage its own strengths within a new technology-based economy. According to him, Samarahan is an area that continues to grow, supported by the presence of two public universities, the Sarawak Heart Centre, as well as new developments such as the Sarawak Cancer Centre, the construction of a new airport, and a deep-sea port at Tanjung Embang.
Jadi, ini kakak, apakah kesannya kepada masyarakat? Satu, ekonomi akan melonjak. Tentu sekali kita ada industrial area, new port zone. Nombor duanya, pekerjaan yang gaji besar Nombor tiganya, kawasan itu mempunyai perkhidmatan, termasuklah park kita ya tadi untuk riadah. Makanya ya baru jadi modern city yang disebut sebagai low carbon city. Kena kita pakai ART.
The Sarawak government remains committed to strengthening the development of astronomy and aerospace as a strategic approach towards producing a generation that is highly knowledgeable, scientifically minded, and capable of facing future challenges. Sarawak Premier Dato' Patigi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Dato' Abang Openg said that astronomy is not just a scientific discipline but also has a significant relationship with understanding the great events of Isra and Mikraj, thus becoming a medium for Muslims to delve into the greatness of God's creation through the approach of modern science and technology.
Mengenai dengan program kita nak menubuhkan pusat astronomi, dan Kerajaan Sarawak dah bersetuju 150 juta. Dan saya minta diubah-ubah sedikit yang mesti menjadi pusat pendidikan dan memahami mengenai dengan ilmu astronomi. Dan saya minta bukan saja inisiatif itu daripada Jabatan Mufti, tetapi Jabatan Mufti bekerjasama dengan University College ICAT. Dan kita telah menubuhkan fakulti aerospace di University College ICAT.
He said this during the Islamic Agency's Thanksgiving and Prayer of Wishes ceremony at the Sarawak Islamic Complex on Friday. The Sarawak Premier added that the initiative will be implemented through strategic collaboration between the Sarawak Mufti Department and Sarawak's higher education institution, namely ICAT's University College, which currently offers studies in the field to produce experts in space science, satellite technology, and community systems. He explained that mastery of space technology is now one of the main determinants of the strength of developed countries, especially in terms of security, global communication systems, data management and storage, as well as Earth observation capabilities through the use of satellite technology.
Jadi kita di Sarawak tu, mau nak mau kita mesti ada anak Islam yang dapat kita sediakan dengan ilmu-ilmu yang terkini. Cyberspace, satellite communication, satellite equipment, launching of satellite, dan membaca apa yang ada di kawasan space tu bagi kita nak penetrate space, dan kita setidak-tidaknya tahu sama ada kita boleh bersaing dengan negara-negara yang mempunyai ilmu yang terkini. Jadi anak kita mesti kita hantar untuk mendalami ilmu itu.
At the same time, the Sarawak Premier stressed the importance of mastering technical English to enable the younger generation to understand, master, and translate modern scientific knowledge into practical applications in the real world. In this regard, he announced that the Sarawak government will continue to strengthen the development of international schools under Yayasan Sarawak that integrate the Cambridge syllabus with Islamic studies, including memorizing the Quran and understanding of human civilization, to produce students who are balanced in terms of worldly and afterlife development. He also touched on the development of high-tech research in Sarawak, including efforts to design artificial intelligence AI chips through collaboration between local scientists and international experts as an initial step towards mastering strategic technology. Civil servants have been urged to continue strengthening the spirit of teamwork, regardless of rank, position, race, or background, in order to enhance the effectiveness of public service delivery to the people. Sarawak Secretary Dato Ama Muhammad Abu Bakar Marzuki said close cooperation among officers and staff at all levels is a vital element in ensuring that every task can be carried out in an organized, efficient, and effective manner. He said this during a working visit to the Sarawak Government Administrative Center in the Mukah Division on Friday, adding that the momentum of cooperation that has been built must be sustained and further strengthened to ensure smooth administration and to achieve the goals of people-oriented service delivery. According to him, a strong team spirit not only helps to create a harmonious working environment, but also contributes to enhancing professionalism and improving the overall efficiency of the public service. Dato Ama Muhammad Abu Bakar also expressed his appreciation to all civil servants who continue to demonstrate a high level of commitment in carrying out their responsibilities, including those who are willing to serve far from their families in the line of duty. At the same time, he expressed hope that all officers would continue to deliver excellent services with integrity and high quality for the well being of the people and the development of Sarawak. The Sarawak government has announced plans to construct a new Dalat district office aimed at providing a more conducive working environment and ensuring the seamless administration of the district. Sarawak Secretary Dato Abah Muhammad Abu Bakar Marzuki said alongside the new administrative hub, significant attention is being directed towards support facilities, including the provision of dedicated government quarters for civil servants. He shared these updates during an official visit to the Mukah Division, specifically while visiting the Melanau Oya Heritage Gallery on Friday. In a separate development, Dato Ama Muhammad Abu Bakar highlighted the Melanau Oya Heritage Gallery as a landmark with the potential to become a premier tourist destination and an icon for the sub-district. Following a brief on the gallery's operations and development, he said it was evident that the site possesses significant appeal for visitors. Furthermore, he confirmed that the second phase of the gallery's development plan has received approval from the Premier of Sarawak, Dato Patigi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Dato Abang Openg. The project is expected to be tendered in the near future ahead of the commencement of construction. A total of 562 students from the Satok Legislative Assembly during Constituency received school necessities through the Back to School program organized by the Satok Community Sports Club KSK, a move aimed at boosting their spirit and motivation to continue excelling in their studies. Deputy Minister of Utility, Sarawak Energy and Petros, Dato Ibrahim Baki, said the program, which has been carried out consistently since 2014, is intended to help ease the financial burden of families while providing early encouragement to primary school pupils so that they are more enthusiastic about attending school and diligent in their studies.
Dan retail programnya, objektifnya adalah kita untuk memberi sumbangan lah kepada kanak-kanak darjah 1 hingga darjah 6 dengan niat supaya untuk membantu mereka, memberi mereka semangat dan motivasi supaya pergi ke sekolah, suka pergi ke sekolah dan rajin belajar. Dan juga sekaligus membantu keluarga mereka sedikit sebanyaklah membantu meringankan beban mereka.
He said this when speaking to the media at the handover ceremony of school necessities for students in the Satok Dun area held at the compound of Masjid Darul Aqsa in Kampong Segudup on Saturday. According to Dato Ibrahim, since its implementation, the program has had a positive impact, with some students going on to achieve academic excellence, thereby underscoring the importance of continuous support for children's education from an early stage. He added that education is a crucial foundation in human capital development, in line with the Sarawak government's policy that places emphasis on strategic fields such as science, technology, engineering, and mathematics STEM. For this year's program, contributions in the form of school bags and stationery were distributed to students from 6 schools and areas, namely Sekolah Kebangsaan SK Merpati Jepang, SK Combined, Sekolah Jenis Kebangsaan SJK Chunghwa No. 4 Kuching, SK Rakyat, Kampung Segudup, and Kampung Sungai Mau. A total of 140 individuals from the Asnaf group in the Jemoreng area received food baskets through a welfare program organized by the Parti Pusaka Bumi Putra Bersatu PBB Jemoreng Service Center on Friday. The contributions were presented by the Deputy Minister in the Sarawak Premier's Department, Integrity and Ombudsman, who is also the Jemoreng Assemblyman, Dato' Murshid Di Raja Dr. Juanda Jaya. The program is an ongoing initiative by the Jemoreng Dune Service Center aimed at helping to ease the burden of the less fortunate, particularly those affected by the rising cost of living. In addition to alleviating household economic pressure, the implementation of the program also reflects the concern shown by local leadership in ensuring that the welfare of the people continues to receive due attention, while at the same time strengthening ties between leaders and the community. And that's the English edition with me, Nicholas Zechariah Bonney. More news can be found in our official portal, ucas.sarawak.gov.my, and social media platforms, including Facebook and YouTube. We end the UCAS Bulletin with highlights of the Sarawak Premier officiating the groundbreaking ceremony for the Samarahan Boulevard at the project site here on Saturday. Hashtag Stalran Info Masih Rakyat. Have a good night.